So I tried to Google the odds of your wedding venue burning down. I kind of wanted to know what the odds were because they seem pretty slim.
Despite the unfortunate incident of Jack's Point burning down, you stayed calm, composed, and managed to reorganize everything.
I'm losing time. I wanna see the world by your side.
Love is the experience of writing your story. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter.
I don't think I've ever met a person that I've wanted to spend as much time with as Tara. I want to spend every day with her, and every day we're not together, I miss her.
So he's not the type of guy who buys you diamonds or designer shoes or a dozen roses, things like that. He's the type of guy who, when he started dating me, he saw that I only had 3 or 4 forks or knives, so he sent me a bouquet of utensils to work. All expectations about the day were gone. There was no picture-perfect ideal to live up to anymore. Instead, everything became very basic and very clear. I didn't know where I was going to be getting married, but I was marrying the man that I loved.
Marriages do not fail. People fail. When they enter into marriage expecting another to make them whole. I take half of the responsibility for my marriage. Together we create our marriage.
One thing I remember from when we were younger was thinking that my sister truly didn't belong in this time. To me, it seemed as if she could walk straight into a Jane Austen novel and be completely in her element. Tara was absolutely fascinated with courtship, romance, marriage, traditions, and true love. A memory that stands out in my mind was when Tara showed me a gift she had received from Greg on their second date. They were on their way back from their date when Greg presented Tara with a Victorian-style fan, the sort of fan you would take to balls to indicate your interest or disinterest in suitors. He also gave her a guide on how to use the fan. I truly couldn't believe it. It was unlike anything any guy had ever done for Tara. It was a gesture that really showed that Greg was special and that early on he had a greater understanding of who Tara was than most people ever do.
So the morning I was told about the fire was actually the morning that I received the draft of our ceremony from the celebrant. So right there in front of me was the words that Greg and I had written about each other, about what marriage means, and about our connection. Greg and I had actually chosen a particular phrase a long time ago as our motto for marriage, which is, "The adventure begins." So adventure is about the unknown. It's about setting out on an uncharted course, not knowing exactly what might happen along the way, but having the courage and faith that you can roll with the punches and you're strong enough to keep going towards your destination. But what happened? happened, the absolute absurdness, that's what kept jumping out at me about the situation. The minuscule odds, and that it had happened to us, it was completely surreal. It was like watching a bridal disaster movie, and the scriptwriter just takes it up another notch, and you're sitting there all watching it go and descend into mayhem. I remember being told that the venue was unusable, and we were driving home from work, and I said to Greg, we have no venue. 2 bloody years of planning, and we have no venue. And for some reason, we just started laughing and laughing. So that first weekend, when I was trying to navigate my way through disappointment and shock and worry, it hit me. This was part of the adventure. Life had thrown us a complete loop. Greg and I could scream and cry, fight with each other, go into complete stress meltdown. Or we could try and handle this with grace and keep that excitement and enthusiasm about our day alive. This precious time when you actually look at each other and you go, we're getting married. Can you believe it?
This is my hour, Daphne. You've something that I wanna keep. We get carried away. Don't stop. I've got nothing but time to go down when you wanna start.
I think when you find someone you can do completely embarrassing things with, you found the person you need to spend the rest of your life with. Tara and I have an almost daily ritual of meowing to songs together in the car. I don't think there is another person on earth I could do this with. For that, I love you even more.
Give 100%. If you give 100%, you cannot fail. Love each other unconditionally. Remember, you're the 2 most important people in each other's lives. So put each other first and always, always support each other.
You're what I want, that's all. You're what I want, this is my something that I wanna keep. We get carried away. Don't stop. I've got nothing but time to go down when you wanna start. Go down when you wanna start. I don't wanna be honest when it hurts to be honest, and I'm hoping you start.
The best gift Tara ever gave to me was her friendship and her love, and now her hand in marriage.